It's that time again, Dave.
What time's that, Sean?
Time to try and defend against the impending zombie apocalypse.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, there's a lot of zombies over here. So we're playing. They Are Billions.
They are billions.
They Are Billions. We started last week. And what did we do? We're in day 51. Oh, no. We've got 10 days to the next swarm. So I need to get my bearings.
Okay.
What was going on?
Yeah. I remember some highlights, if that would help.
Yeah, go for it.
So you were kind of like, there was a lot of talk about where to expand the base to, how in the past you might have hemmed yourself in a little bit, but then you were concerned about was your base too big? Like, were you going to have to fight on too many fronts and so on and so forth? And there was a lot of talk about optimizing placement of certain buildings, and you were also particularly concerned that all your cottages were very close together.
Yes. Yeah. So
which can affect the spread of infection, right?
Yes.
Should a rogue zombie get in there?
Yeah. If one zombie takes this one out, they all go that way. So yeah, at the moment. So I think the last thing I did was I started researching Stone Workshop. For sorry, my phone is going buzzing. I left my phone on the side.
Hit.
I'm gonna mute this.
I think Pillbug is streaming, by the way. I think
Pillbug
is streaming.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, that threw me. So I'm researching Stone Workshop here in. Oh, I'm researching Stone House. This is a stone roaster. So Stone House means that I'll be able to upgrade these guys to the next one, so they fit more people in. That was what I was doing. So I'm going up the tech tree to tech stuff up. Right.
Classic.
And I need to build. Oh, I could. So right. Okay. Right. So let's whoa. Okay, so I've got 36 rangers. I was pumping out rangers, but now I can afford snipers. So snipers are better than rangers, so I probably should start pumping out snipers.
Makes
so I'm going to build a sniper. I hotkeyed that to 1. Right, okay, that's good. But I'm running out of power. I need a power plant. So I'm going to build a power plant, then I'm going to unpause, and then we're going to talk and hopefully calm down a bit, and then see what happens. So how have you been, Dave?
Yeah, not too bad. Given the obvious. Looking forward to streaming tonight.
Yes, I think me too. We kind of said, "Hey, let's not talk about that."
Well, we're not.
But,
we're not talking about.
No, that's that. I'm not.
It's hard to answer. Yeah, hard to answer.
Especially when we start talking about infection spreading.
Yeah,
village.
As soon as I said that, I thought. Ugh.
Yeah. So I hope everyone is staying safe and is okay, basically.
Yeah. Agrees.
Yeah. My main concern at the moment is that I've got loads of wood and fucking stone, stone, and yeah, I didn't know what to do with it. Again, that was my main problem. So
what do you do with it? What?
Well, I need to build stuff. Right, I'm going to pause again. Let's collect myself. Right, so what are we doing? So at the moment, my wood and stone production are doing good. Got no iron coming in. That's probably going to be a problem. One thing I'm unsure. One thing I don't necessarily like about this game, or that I'm struggling to figure out, is that I can't mouse over these resources to see what they are.
Right.
So I'm not entirely sure what iron looks like, but I know I need to quarry it. So I think that is iron. So that makes sense. Yes. Yeah. So I can get 5 iron here.
That's interesting. The same building can get 2 different types of resources depending on where it's.
Because there is a tiny bit of stone here next to this power thing. So it's whatever's underneath it. So I'm going to put.
Okay.
If I put that one, I could maybe. No, I'm going to put can get the 5 iron from this one.
Oh, yeah,
Okay?
that makes sense.
So that'll mean I'm getting iron. So I've got electricity now. I've only got 1 worker left though, so that's going to be my next issue. I can wait until I've researched the stone house to upgrade these cottages.
Sure.
I also need to figure out where... so I've got an oil... I can get oil from here when that's needed.
Okay, yeah.
I'm running out of food, so I'm going to build
some more
farms, which down here is like
super
probably the
sweet,
best
right?
place. Yeah, 74. Probably better. I'm just trying to think. No, that's better to do there. That's that. Right, and then I'm going to unpause it. So I could afford 1 sniper. So I think, so I've lost a lot of games on this.
Yeah.
As has been well documented and discussed. And I'm starting to wonder if the problem was expanding too much, and how much do I really need to expand?
Right.
The main issue is these houses. I need space to build houses. I'm going to research some technology. What do I want to do? So I'm going to... I kind of think I might go for the foundry, which is really kind of to tech up quite quickly.
Sure.
Oh no. I'm going to get a bank, because the bank will help with money, which will become an issue late game, but not right now.
Right.
I also kind of would like an inn, because an inn brings you lots of colonists with just 1 building, so it takes up less space.
Okay.
So now I'm out of food. Oh, but this is almost built, so now I've still got food. So energy is now what I'm out of. And so we're back into this kind of bouncing around the resources again.
Yes, yeah. But I suppose, like you said last week, if there's a point where your economy, it's not like a Euro board game. Although I think there are some people who play Euros like this anyway. But if you, like you're saying, if your economy's going really well, it means you're not spending enough.
Yes.
You're not spending your resources.
Yeah.
This isn't try and turn as much profit as possible game, is it?
No. Not at all.
It's also really interesting. I don't know if this makes a difference, but how it doesn't feel like you've seen that much of the map. There's still a lot of the map.
Yeah, I suppose so. And that might be something I'm doing wrong as well. I probably... Okay, so the bank... Right, okay. So that is something, should I be expanding out to get more? Because, I can get more resources that will help me out later in the game, like I said. Oh, I've got this lump of people here. I'm going to put them together. The other thing I'm wondering is if all these patrols really is effective. Or whether I should be trying to concentrate people in a single place.
Do you think? I guess. Do you? How many have you lost? That's the question, right? Is there actually a number? Is it 3 or 5, rangers that you can put together in each patrol, so that your average set of rogue zombies won't kill them?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. Wondering whether to build out and get maybe build out this little bit here to get all these resources. I need more energy for houses.
But if the you've got quite a bit of land still in the base, further north, is it the issue that that land doesn't really have anything?
No, not really, because no. There's nothing there other than wood. Wood might be an issue. So I could move up here. That might be an easier place to go, actually.
Well, I'm sorry, I meant within the walls that you've built.
Oh yeah,
already.
no, there's nothing there to really. Well, apart from this bit here, so I can get some stone from here. I can get some gold. Oh, nice. So this will get me some. If I go there, I get some stone as well. Good shout. Right, okay, and then probably want some sawmills down here. So 18. This is kind of getting my economy ready for the future, really. More than anything.
Because you walled up those places for defensive purposes, but
Yes.
it also kind of saved. It means you've got some buildable land as well.
Yeah. Exactly. So I wonder. Right. So how am I doing now? I need some more workers, so I need to upgrade all these guys. Right. Food is now going to be an issue. Right. I've done. Right. Foundry is done. So foundry. Foundry is the next research up, which is going to be important because that means I can build like some more advanced units, which are very powerful. I need some more workers, which means I need more food. I need more energy as well. So what I might do is research power plant, because power plant, like one power plant is like a lot, as you can imagine.
So research only costs you gold.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's hammered your gold quite.
But I've got a lot of gold coming in. Yeah, I might build. Well, I'm waiting for that to build, and I should build another. The problem with having like a power plant is then if you lose that building, like that you lose
All
a
your
lot of power,
system,
and then all your defenses will just stop working.
Are you concerned at all about how dense what you're building there is as well? Like you said in the past about walling units in and things like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to not build too many walls. Oh, I've got a little bit of a. That's weird. Don't often see that at this stage. Oh, they're just. Yeah, we've got some attacks coming in. Luckily, these ballistas are pretty good. And I wanted to build a ballista down here because we haven't got one. I could use another one. They're probing. Like,
testing your defenses.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Right. Where are we getting attacked now? But that's it. That is important to get a sense of where dangers are, where your weak points are. So, or probably I want to build actually one there. Yeah. So. Okay, ballistas. I think I've got ballistas in all like good places that I need them now.
What about that gate that you just scrolled past on the northwest corner of your compound?
Oh yeah, good shout. I need workers now, so I need. But I need food. So right, okay, and so I need cancel. Right, yeah, cancel. Right. Food, which is going to be in resources, farm. I think this is still the best place for farms down here. Yeah, okay, we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to research stuff for the sake of it, pretty much. Because then I've got the gold, like I might as well like use it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, the other building I want then is foundry. I need 40 workers for a foundry. That's nuts, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, 3,000 gold. Can I even carry 3,000 gold? I might need to build.
No, I think you are, because, like, yeah, your gold.
Oh, yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah,
right, okay.
that many workers is going to be. Like, that's presumably you're going to have upgraded all your cottages.
Yeah. It's interesting because I'm not even looking at the map. I'm just looking at the resources down the bottom here, and just kind of hoping that everything is kind of going on okay.
Yeah.
But I've got this group now, kind of a blob of snipers. So
Are they just in every which way the same as a ranger?
No, they're slower.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
They're definitely slower, right? I'm gonna need. I need like one more worker.
Technology research finished.
But I'm gonna build a mill. Get that mill so I can upgrade to another house to get the extra worker to build a. You know what I mean? Okay, I can to build what do I house and a power plant. That's what I'm going for.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I now can upgrade these to stone walls.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That just was like, how did you multi-select those?
You double clicked.
Okay.
So I double clicked and I select them all. But you now look at my stone, right?
Yeah, your stones. Yeah, hammered.
Yeah. So now I need to try and make sure 8 workers for the power plant. Once I got the power plant down, that's going to help me with my situation. But yeah, 40 workers. You see, the inn gets me 100 workers.
Oh, okay.
So I need 100 food, 50 energy, 100 stone.
Building completed.
Yeah. You know, that's tricky.
You got 3 days before the next swarm.
Yeah, I'm not building units, but like I kind of don't like. I need to get this power plant out.
Mm-hmm.
It goes against everything. Oh, now I need stone. Come on. Where do I put the power plant? So, and then a power plant, I'm going to want to defend the hell out of the power plant, because if the power plant falls...
Okay,
you know,
so you need, so fairly central and with some space around it?
Yes,
so like,
I'd imagine so.
Because, like, that main part of your... It's a bit crowded in there.
Yeah, it is. Power plant, right. I'm going to put it here. And then I'll defend it around there. Right, so now I want to build some of those. And now I'm out of stone. So I spent all that stone on these things, which maybe a little bit reckless, but there's some arguments for not actually bothering with like wooden on this level of difficulty, not bothering with the stone ones.
Oh, well, the wooden walls are going to be big enough, strong enough. I guess it depends how rich on stone your starting base is, or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so. This is such a tense game. Like, I don't know if you feel it.
I don't really. I think it's because I can't hear the music. That's the big problem. Like, I can't hear the sound, so it looks busy, but I wouldn't say it feels tense.
Technology research finished.
Yeah. Okay.
Sniper is ready.
What are you trying to get there, stone?
Well, I want stone, but I can get 3 stone here, or I can get 2 stone and 2 iron. So I think I'm going to give the 2 stone and 2 iron. Okay, now I have workers again. So it does feel like you're always playing catch up in some ways. Right, I've got this. Wasps can be quite good, so I'm going to put a couple. They're like machine gun placements.
Okay, yeah.
I'll put them around there. Just maybe defend.
Attention.
Key installations.
The
good thing about those wasps is they will help with defending the cottages as well.
Yeah. Ooh.
A colony
mayor.
who needs a mayor.
Gold income plus 80. Gold income plus 80. So that's for the rest of the game, right? That sounds like... That's not gold reserves, that's gold income.
Yeah, does that... But until you choose another mayor, presumably.
No, you have all these mayors.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to get the gold one rather than the power plant.
Yeah, you just built a power plant.
Yeah. Right.
Attention.
I really...
Building completed.
What are we going for? What, like... I kind of want... to get a foundry. Like 40 workers, stone, iron, and gold. Just the workers really is what I'm missing. I've got 11 workers. I've got 30 of these houses to upgrade. So if I can get enough food in.
Good question from Nacho in the chat. Generally, speaking about upgrades, do you tend to prefer like a small amount of highly upgraded things, or like units and structures, or do you prefer the more swamping with basic units approach?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I think there are some games where it's not much of a decision, and there are other games where it 100% is.
Yeah,
right?
I think I tend to Zerg, if that's what I'm kind of asking there. Like, I tend to prefer lots of small units, or I always like that as a strategy, just because people don't expect it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I am the opposite.
Yeah?
I would like fewer things that are better.
Yeah.
I think partly your infected is coming from the south.
Yeah. Which way is it going to come? Because south...
The south is quite a broad...
Yeah. So I'm going to put...
idea.
Yeah. So, see if... Okay, so now I might have... How many workers did I need?
40.
40, okay, I've got 37. I need food again! Let's put a wasp down here, shall we? And one there. And wasps don't need workers. They're kind of just drones, so that's a good thing, obviously. But like, it's a positive of... Oh, 62. Right, here we go. Okay, we're still no zombies. Oh, they're... Oh, look at where they're coming, though.
Yeah. They're quite far away.
Yeah. Are they gonna... I think they're gonna come this way. There's some oil here. This might be a nice area to expand into, actually. Like...
Yeah, it seems quite rich with resources.
Yeah.
In a close area.
I guess I don't want to expand until I have to.
Yeah, how defensible is it?
Yeah.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Oh,
Okay, I think...
got some early action there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, the lally.
They are trying to break through.
Yeah, snipers are doing what they need to do, as is that wasp. Yeah.
Lovely death.
Okay, 39. We're almost at the number of workers.
It's under attack.
Oh, we're getting killed. Like, these guys just got killed. Oh god. Right.
Any orders?
Guess actually I'll bring these guys up.
To kill something. Let's go.
And then military. Clearly there needs to be something here, but I'm gonna hopefully kill this off. You can't build things when the enemy are too too close.
Too close. Yeah, that makes some sense.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah. Yeah, they broke through. So I'm going to build that there, and then fence. Let's build some stone walls. Like that. Right, so can I now build... No! Stone, because I just spent all that stone. Right, okay. I want to build a foundry, and then... How much stone do I need? I need 3,000 gold, so I could buy stone.
You need 50 stone, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so... Bank, market, foundry. No, I don't need money. Like, money is doing okay, really. Foundry, right, okay. Guess I'm just going to put it here. Bits. Right, okay, now back to building units. I think I'm going to keep my units in one. Maybe keep a big... I don't know whether to start, like, is it a smart idea to get this big group of units I've got here patrolling around killing some of these zombies?
Do they? Yeah, because like presumably those guys will add to a swarm when it happens.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But do they just? Will they just always keep? Will those units out there always just keep spawning periodically?
No, you can clear them out.
You can clear the map.
Yeah.
Then I think you should 100% do that.
Okay,
Like,
well,
when you've got time between swarms.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to set a patrol around the kind of edge of the black here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
So there.
Slow but lethal.
I'm going to... Right.
Zombie your dinosaurs.
Remember? 2. Hotkey 2.
Hotkey 2.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so is once...
Building completed.
So stone house is complete. Can we do some more? Not yet. So I've almost upgraded all those to the new type of house.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if they will get, like, as these guys walk around, they will get more effective because they'll get experience.
Yeah. But your rangers are going to be a lot.
Yeah, but you can see that they're now kind of coming up. Like,
Building completed.
okay, so I want to build. So now I can build advanced things like advanced farm, oil platforms. So I'm going to build advanced farm first, because if I can make the advanced farm, then that's going to help me with my food situation without needing to expand.
Sure.
That's the idea, anyway.
Once you've like, is it researching it and it will upgrade all your farms?
No, you have to pay for them, like I'm paying for all these to be upgraded.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So now I'm out of energy.
Sniper is ready.
Like, I'm going to build a power plant, another power plant, and going to build some
Our
defenses.
forces are in
In the
danger.
power plant district, yeah.
Yeah. Seems to be doing all right. Because the snipers have a longer range, they should actually take out more people.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have thought.
They're not people anymore, Sean.
Yeah, fair enough. So, like, oh, we had a brief discussion about your knowledge of zombies last time, but maybe we need to dig into that a bit more.
No, I think you got the pretty much the extent of it, really.
Sniper is ready.
Yeah, like I genuinely there's there's 3 useful things I've learned from my research into the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
2 of which I shared last time, which is the importance of crowbars
Yeah.
and the importance of push bikes as means of transport. The third thing is if you are trying to make your home secure against zombies, the best thing to do is destroy your stairs.
Okay. How do you destroy your stairs?
You take your crowbar to them.
But does that work? How does stairs work? Like,
how does stairs work? Well, it's an interesting.
well, I know how they
side
work,
question.
but like, yeah.
Sniper is
Well, if you think about, I mean, it's different for some houses and flats. Obviously, it's different, but a lot of, like, if your house is about 100 years old, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I know yours isn't. Yours is
Building
about
completed.
4 minutes old. But like your stairs are largely wooden construction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just take a crowbar / sledgehammer to
Attention.
the stairs and you destroy them.
Research finished.
Because you are able to use a ladder or climb a rope, and zombies aren't.
I see.
It's not going to help you against a horde because obviously, as with many people who know zombies, films and stuff like that, they tend to just pile on top of each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But against your rogue 2 or 3 zombies, getting rid of your stairs and you being up the stairs and them not being able to get up there
Yeah.
is and then you can kind of deal with them at your leisure, as it were.
Yeah.
So,
Is there an issue with, like, getting food up my stairs? I guess.
Sniper is
well, it doesn't. I mean, it. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't help with the convenience of day-to-day life. That's why we don't get rid of our stairs most of the time. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
what are you prioritizing? You're prioritizing your ability to gain access to food, or your ability to keep zombies at bay. Like, I appreciate they're both important.
Yeah, they're both quite. Yeah.
But it could, like, not having stairs doesn't stop you getting food. It just means it's harder to go out and get it and bring it back.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can imagine you setting up a very, sophisticated pulley system to with a basket, to winch up food. That's not going to compromise your security. So yeah, those three things are pretty much the extent of my zombie research in terms of actual useful knowledge.
Yeah.
And none of it helps you in this game.
Well, I mean, I haven't built any stairs. Right, I need 2,000 gold. I could sell my iron, but that's risky. But, like, I really need to research that thing. I'm going to just sell stuff because I want that 2,000. It's quite... The market is really interesting because it allows you to turn all your resources into each other. You know, like... Which I quite like that in a... That's always an interesting power to have, right?
Presumably, like, it's hideously inefficient, though.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know. Like, that... It's probably... like, I'm sure someone's mathed it out, right? But...
Yeah. Like, I get, like, the moment you are generating 52 wood, so selling wood makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, the fact you're only generating 7 iron would make me concerned about, like, selling that. But then, maybe no doubt, because of its scarcity, it sells for more.
So iron is the black stuff. So, so there's a big iron deposit here. I probably should move out into this area. I think that... Maybe that's what I need to do now. Maybe that's... How many days? I've got two... Oh, shit.
But you've built stone walls there as well. Would you just, like... You don't see that as a sunken cost. You see that as a second line of defense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no such thing as too many walls. Like, I would say, food. So now food is my we're going around in circles. So I need iron. See, I need iron. So like, I think this is what we do.
You did just sell a bunch of iron, just FYI.
That's not important. Like, you know, that's a thing that maybe happened in the past, but I'm changing things now based on the information we have now. So let's do this. That was probably a poor position, but I want to try and, like, I could maybe, because, like, it's all about, I'm always thinking, how do I minimize the walls I build?
Yeah.
So, like, I can build a wall to there, a wall to there, and then a wall down here. Would probably be enough.
Attention.
Have I got any non-stone houses left? Yes, I do. Food, but I can't upgrade my farms because I need iron. That was what we would... Oh, no, I can.
Sniper is ready.
One day.
So because one day I'm going to send my team back.
Hockey too.
Yeah. I wish there was a button. Do you know what? I think all RTSs should have the ability for you to deselect your units. Like a button that's like deselect.
Is it not just right click?
No, right click is give the order.
Oh, okay.
Okay, engineering center is the next thing I want. I need 30 workers for that. 30 workers, 50 energy, stone, iron, gold. Like, oh, someone died. Oh yeah, we've got little attacks coming. I think I want to research the advanced mill because that will get me more power.
Walls are under attack.
At least expanding out to where you were, you got a good coverage of ballistas as well.
Yeah, did I lose one of my...
Our defenses are being attacked.
I think I did.
I need to explode a skull.
Oh, is he in a ballista blind spot, that little guy?
Yeah, I think so.
They are trying to break through.
Right, they're coming from the north. Right.
Sniper is ready. All right.
Okay, right. Okay, what was I doing? Right.
Upgrading farms?
Yeah, that sounds like it. Right. Can we survive this horde, Dave?
Well, you got in the north. You've got ballistas and some wasps, and you've got quite a few units. Well, we're up to like 70 odd units, close to that.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, tell me what.
I'm going to call this group 2. 40 units there.
I need to explode this cow.
But I think it's going to be important to get this iron, because iron is currently my thing. Here we go. Is this going to work? Like, how are we going to do here?
Oh, they got big blobby men.
Yeah. How long will this survive? Nice.
I feel like you haven't been really tested yet. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. Oh, that did get built. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to build that there, and I'm going to bring my 2 to come and guard around here. Okay, so what do I need to research? Research advanced quarry. That's going to help me out. Let's upgrade to advanced mills to get more power. Get some more houses. Make sure I'm still building snipers. Right. Okay. Always be building snipers. Quarry. So I think I'm going to try and build one here and then one up here. So I'll do the 6 first, and then I should be able to build another one.
Building completed.
Like here. Okay.
Tell me your darkest thoughts.
So question is, right, I'm going to pause and then figure out how I'm going to build defenses here. Want another one there, and then I've got my that's good. That's good. I can be building. Yeah. Okay, I'm out of that, so let's just build. Now it's just kind of like getting my resources to do that. I never know whether to build like wood or which one to build. You know, which type of fence.
Yeah, what's the right approach?
Yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
Surely, yeah, the community's probably figured.
Yeah.
Like you said, how they pretty much realised ranges were the best thing.
Yeah.
Sniper is ready.
Yeah. Okay, I think
Who do you want me to punish?
I'm wondering whether oh no, I'm okay here. I can go here. I want a gate first, though. I do usually try and like upgrade my fences to stone eventually, but you just need so much to do that, you know.
Sniper is ready.
Sure. I suppose, yeah, like, why wouldn't you want better walls? But
Yeah.
at the same time, like, you're right, it's about efficiency, isn't it? A bit like what Nacho was asking earlier, do you
Like a snake with its prey.
do you value the ability to build a lot of them cheaply, or do
Yeah.
you want fewer walls that are stronger?
Yeah. And now I think I need to build more houses because I don't know if I've got any ones I haven't upgraded already. Oh no, I do. Okay, there we go. Right. Still not entirely convinced about my defenses, to be honest. I don't really know how to action that. I could build wasps, but I don't necessarily think that's the best idea.
Building
Okay.
completed.
Could you research another defensive structure?
There is, but again, they're so expensive. I think I don't think there's enough resources on this map for me to do that. They have an upkeep cost as well. So I guess things. So like, what I really want to do is build the next barracks. So that I need 30 workers, 50 energy, 40 stone. So it's the workers. I've got 16 at the moment. That's going to be my main issue. So energy is actually like it's risky. It's really risky building power plants, I think. So I'm going to try and do it through the. Okay, that's all of these go into advanced mills. That's going to make a big change. Again, I kind of want to get some ballistas here. There's none there at the moment. Bad.
Obviously.
Building complete.
Yeah, you've got like your resources, like wood. What's the bottom one again? Oil.
Yeah, oil is the
That's
most valuable
nice.
resource.
Okay. So at the moment you're at max. I don't know if you can sell one or it every
Yeah,
now
I
and again.
could. It's hard because I kind of want to, like, I will need oil eventually.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting spamming it, but like at the moment, you like when it's at max, you are not getting any benefit from
No, from
gaining
it being
right?
there. No, it's automatically been sold off.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that
okay. Well,
happens.
don't
I think
worry.
I've done all the. Okay, right. So, right. Okay, so I've done. Oh, I've got 100 food. Am I kind of within striking distance of the inn? Yes. That would be something. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to save for the inn. I almost got it. Oh,
You've
that's
almost got it,
excellent. It has an area of an effect, like
Yeah, does it reduce the number of wood?
it.
No. Yeah.
It reduces the. Let's just say the colonists in the surrounding area enjoy the tavern and generate more gold. Oh, my password manager just decided to pop up. So
Whoa. Okay. Quite
see,
a
it's
big
quite.
area.
Yeah, it's a big. But like, where on earth am I putting this? I guess I'm putting it here, which is kind of risky, but I think that's the best place to put it, because then I can build some houses around it. And when that's built, I'll immediately get a whole bunch of workers. It also means you can just pay gold for units, because it's like it attracts local people. And so you end up paying gold for units instead, and you get, and they come in as veterans.
Nice.
Where's the stone workshop gone? There. Okay. I've like researched quite a lot, so.
What? Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Food, that's nice. Now there's a button I can do that's just like chase, and that your units will just go, and any zombie they see on the entire map, they'll just go and hunt them down.
Okay.
And I don't know if there's a point where that's a good idea. Like, that's what I've not really got a sense of. Just going to put some wasps down, because I don't have any workers, so that's the only way I can do that. So what is it I needed for this military thing? Engineering, I just need 30 workers and 3,000 gold. So...
Okay. So you're quite a way off the workers.
Well, I won't be when
So
this
you're
is
back
built.
with them, yeah.
Attention.
And
So
you've
now
got,
I've got 100 workers. Which need the gold. So I don't need all that stone. Let's see if I can do it. I need 20 oil, so if I just get this down to 20. How much gold did I need? 2,000.
2,000.
2,000, or was it 3,000?
I thought it was 3.
Okay.
What's your favourite zombie movie, Sean?
That's a question.
It is
That's a really good question. Wow. Let that. I need to let that kind of think for a bit. what list some like.
I mean, there's a really obvious one given your name.
Yeah, yes, I do like Shaun of the Dead. But I wouldn't say it was my. Maybe. Maybe. But like Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. I think possibly. Like, I don't know. What about you?
Yeah.
Like, where?
So it's a good question. I do. Yeah, obviously the Romero trilogy. Strog, good, interesting. Evil Dead.
Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't sure if Evil Dead counted because then it's Evil Dead. Like that.
Yeah.
Is that a zombie film?
I mean, people tend to talk about it in those terms. I think it's fair
Yeah.
to say, like, it's in the conversation, even if, like, by some people's definition, it might not.
I mean,
be.
the Evil Dead series is probably my favorite films. Like, full stop. So, which I need to watch them more, and like.
Yeah, fair enough.
We've got people incoming.
Yeah, I guess.
They are attacking the colony.
I actually quite like Girl with All the Gifts. I read the book first though, so
what?
That's Girl with All the Gifts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was quite a book that did quite well, and they did. There's a film.
Yeah.
The film did okay, I think, but it was fairly. I mean, as often most undead zombie films are,
Yeah.
low budget, so it was quite low budget. But I liked that.
Building complete.
I think a lot of zombie movies have kind of slightly been eclipsed by The Walking Dead, right? Like,
Yeah, maybe. Okay, right now I've got an engineering center. I need to research this guy. Thanatos.
Oh, okay. What is it? Thanatos.
I mean Thanatos. Sorry, yeah, 2000. Like probably one of the most powerful units in the game, I think.
Okay.
So let's see if I can just get to 2000. Like, then we've got it.
Because then we have it.
Yeah. No.
They are trying to break through.
Like, I don't know whether I should be pushing out. You see. Because all these zombie attacks that are happening.
All right.
What?
Quite. This isn't cheating.
No. What, are you looking for guides? Like,
No. I was looking at zombie films.
okay.
But as Rob says, of course I like the one based on a book. You know. But yes. So yeah, 28 days later, obviously.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a great one, right?
For some reason, that one didn't come into my head.
I guess it's funny how many like of the current class, like more modern. Well, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. How a lot of the ones that immediately come to mind, like Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland, are comedies.
Yeah.
And
But then that's what I think good.
They tread that line, don't they? A lot.
Yeah.
Between like the self-aware kind of like funny aspect to it. I haven't seen it, but Train to Busan is supposed to be very
I've heard
good.
people have told me that as well.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very good.
So people have said that to me.
Obviously, there's the Resident Evil many films, of which
Attention.
you know
you're not wrong. That
they are
definitely
things.
films.
They are technically films.
A horde of infected are on their
Which is
way.
a shame because I think the lore around those computer games is amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I need to save up and unlock Thanatos. I think it's Thanatos.
Thanatos.
Yeah, what you can't hear as well is like the really great callouts all these units have, like in that old school. Like whenever you click on one of them, they like have they have their call out, which is really interesting because like some people in the Steam reviews complained about it, and I was like, yeah, you didn't play Command and Conquer, did you?
What?
I know,
Yeah.
like the whole point, like that's the whole point of these games.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why there's so many like YouTube remixes of those callouts. Which reminds me, actually, I was with some people over the weekend who are very keen for us to stream the new Command and Conquer when it's out.
100,000,000%. That is my like. If I think of a game that is like, that's such an important game to me for so many reasons. Like that series is like I was watching some just like even the install process like brings me back. Like the way they did that in like, if you haven't seen it, like you should look at this. Now we're getting bigger. Look at.
Oh, sorry, I was googling zombie moves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that's that. There might be billions of those, Sean.
Oh, there's this one wooden wall in the middle. I don't like that.
There's
it's gone. I think you're gonna be okay, but that's the first time you've really been tested. Yeah. And then so it's this game, like, because now I'm like, what was I doing? Like, what was I aiming towards? What was I've got 54 workers still. Like, it's whether, like, what do I do? Yeah, this it's just interesting. Like, there's always like these decisions. What do I spend my money on? Like, what do I do? Right now I can afford Thanatos, which he's good, but he does have like. Right, I'm going to put them here. So really, I want to try and get like a bunch of them to kind of guard my base all around.
What does it take to be a Thanatos?
Like, I think it's Thanatos. I say Thanatos because it's TH, but like, it's a guy with a big like rocket launcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I kind of want to spend all my money kind of just shoring up my defenses as they are.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Right, so this is one guy, so
Let me crush some skulls.
I'm going to put him over there because
You
we
are
seem
going
to.
to pay me for this, right?
So like, it's going to be me upgrading my walls and building some of those. But at some point, I'm just going to get attacked from all sides.
Right.
So, like, you know,
There's that.
what do I do? Where do I, like... Yeah.
So this is 150 or 120 days game.
I can't remember. 120? Like, you could look at the start of the last stream if you, like...
No. I'm just curious, like how far through like the cycle of it you are in terms of how hard things are going to get.
Mm-hmm. Things are going to get harder.
Well, no, I got that, but like how much harder?
Quite a bit, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know that's all really unhelpful information, isn't it? But yeah, I'm wondering whether I want to build a bank.
Ready and cool.
Because a bank will increase the gold income from around there, and I just need 1,000 gold for that.
Once you enter the banking system, Sean, it's very hard to extricate yourself.
Let me crush some skulls. Oh yeah.
Because these guys, they have they all have wages.
To use.
Yeah, sure.
So like a gold cost.
Sniper is ready.
Right. Bank. So bank again. It's got this area effect.
Ready and cool.
So it's this weird thing. I'm like, can I actually put my bank anywhere that's effective?
Mm-hmm.
Like. You can see how this is so important. Like, planning is like.
Yes, I feel like there should have been more of that, Sean.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done. So I've got one of those guys there.
I mean, you have whole board games that are town planning, so like, I would have thought that would have been something you would have enjoyed.
Well, yes, I suppose so. I have old games that are certainly have old computer games.
So but it's interesting because it's not something like, I guess probably because you're on stream and you didn't want to pause it too much, like that that's something that you could have maybe done.
I
A
don't
little
think
more?
it's just that, like, because you end up like you can't plan too much because like you're reacting as well, right? And stuff happens and
Thanatos, ready and cool.
I don't know. Like, yes, but I would also say, like,
but it's hard to picture those things.
Roger
like
that.
the map doesn't change. I get
No.
that, like, the enemies coming from different places.
I'm kind of wondering whether I should be pushing out and cleaning the map a bit.
Well, when you just what you described to me suggests yes,
Yeah, maybe.
in the sense that, like, if they can join a swarm, like
Yeah.
in these quiet days between a swarm, then you should 100% be
Yeah.
clearing out the map.
Maybe then I should go.
Especially if more like how would you describe them? Wild zombies don't spawn.
Yeah.
Sniper is ready.
If there's a finite number of them.
Yeah. I've almost upgraded all of my walls. That's hopefully a good thing. So you can see the map is actually quite small. This is a smaller map
Sure.
compared to some.
Is there multiplayer?
No, there's not. Okay, let these guys kill all these guys off. Then let's go 2. So obviously the risk because now my people are out of my. They're not in my base, right? So
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. What do they do? You've got enough like
They are attacking.
rangers just on patrol.
yeah, sure.
Like within some of your scarier moments, areas even.
Yeah. And hopefully if I get all these
But be quick.
things upgraded.
Sniper is ready.
Yeah, I'm never sure how much to rely on like static defenses.
Well, if in doubt, then like a balanced approach seems sensible. If you don't know one's better than.
Staring at my muscles.
Yeah. Let's put this guy down here.
Say goodbye to Papa.
Okay, well, they seem to have got rid of most of, like, down there. That's the. So I can upgrade, like, there's an upgrade for the ballista towers, but I'm not sure how like sensible that is. Like it's got the upkeep is quite significant.
Right. Yeah.
There's also towers. I haven't been putting anyone in towers. You can do that.
Or like individual units.
Yes.
Why would you do that? Does it give them like further range
Well,
or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and also like defense. So when the zombies get through, you know, it's like the stairs thing that you said.
Yeah.
Like it,
yeah.
Absolutely. Sniper's ready. See, I'm just building units, and I think like my economy can keep up with me doing that. So like I feel like why would I expand? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not short of money or anything. I've got 20 workers still.
I suppose you've stopped wanting certain buildings at the moment, right? Like so.
Yeah. I suppose I can try and continue upgrading all these if they're not already done.
I mean, like, obviously more structures, yeah, more better walls.
Yeah, I could
As well as
I could
more units.
build more walls. Yeah, like yeah, I think that's maybe something to do, is like to expand, but just expand my defense.
Mm-hmm.
Rather
Well,
than
like saying, if your economy is such that you don't like really need more for anything.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sniper is ready.
So yeah, we're getting towards the edge. I think I might send them back now because we're getting towards the attack time.
Yes.
So I'm going to go... I'll do an attack move so they do actually attack things. So like, I can do things like there's a radar tower I can buy.
Mm-hmm.
The executor, which...
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Sounds
let's do it.
spicy.
Yeah, that's like an upgrade for the...
Sniper is ready.
it's an upgrade for the... Oh, this guy's using his flamer.
Who's that? Is that the Thantos?
No, that's the Lucifer.
When did we build a Lucifer?
I did early on, like when we got that first advanced
Okay.
thing.
Nice. That's awesome, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
A horde of infected are on their way.
Right,
They
west.
are approaching from the west.
Sniper is
So west. Oh, west could be like, who knows,
Mm-hmm.
right? If they're coming from the west. Huh.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think you probably want your big units in like a middle.
Completed.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
put them in
yeah.
the middle now, and then
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. I want to try and... Right, so they're coming from here.
Attention. Technology research finished.
See, okay, so it's energy 7, so I haven't got enough energy. But I did just set one of these upgrading.
Attention. Building completed.
Now where's it coming? I think the middle.
Yep, that's my guess.
Yeah.
Sniper is ready.
Ooh, the lolly. Yeah.
Yeah.
My unit ahead.
They can't reach, Sean.
Some of them can.
The Thantos is doing what it can.
Yeah.
But a
Now this
lot
thing
of those
upgraded.
snipers-
This thing upgraded. So
Ooh. Yeah, that Thantos is pretty amazing, isn't it?
yeah.
Ooh. Hold.
Yes.
Hold.
Cool,
Hold.
okay.
Nice.
Right. We need to rebuild. So there's something. I mean, like I could, like, so this. What's the upkeep of this? It's minus 50. The upkeep. So that's a risky thing there if I do all of them.
Yeah.
But I kind of. It's such an input. It's quite a powerful thing.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, maybe don't have it across the board, obviously.
Okay, let's go attack some more stuff down here. Start clearing the map.
Attention. Building.
But it's things like I've just got so much gold coming in. Like,
So then the upkeep of gold is not something to be too concerned about.
yeah. I wonder if that's like. Ooh,
Your farm's upgrading could be
Ready.
worthwhile.
yes, because I'm going to need some more houses now. If you look, I'm running out of workers.
Attention. Building completed.
So yeah, that's a good shout. Right, so I need houses then, which I need food for. Yeah, okay, so I can upgrade the farms like you said.
Another zombie film based on a book, Warm Bodies. Have you seen that?
No?
It's a kind of a zomcom,
Yeah?
as they say. Yeah. What else we got in the tank?
What about your what's your favorite horror film then? Like, let's go broader.
Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite. Huh. It's weird considering the kind of dark stuff I write. I am not a massive horror film fan. I don't like the concept. I don't like the feeling of being scared. Like, so that. Favorite horror. I have a lot of friends who are really into horror too, so they will be quite upset to hear that, and like will be disappointed by whatever I choose.
Yeah.
It's hard as well. Like, can I have SF films that are often horror?
Yeah, like I would say Event
Alien,
Horizon.
presumably.
No, Alien, yeah.
Alien and Event Horizon are good shouts.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Terminator is a horror film, or Predator. They're not horror films.
But, yeah, especially like because a lot of my favorite horror films are more like, you know, like Day of the Dead, not Day of the Dead, Evil Dead. Like, it's kind of comedy. Like, we lived with someone who did media studies, and like he introduced us to all those kind of films, and it was amazing. It was like this amazing discovery of what films were to me, of like, and like to have someone explain like the shots and explain why this is a good shot, and like being like, holy crap, yes, you're right, that's amazing.
Building completed.
Like a real appreciation for that kind of stuff, I think, gained from him.
Makes a difference, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I remember. I mean, what's horror films that affected me most as a kid? I would probably say like Alien, the Tim Curry version of It scared the bejesus out of me. I was at the age. Can you remember the film Critters?
No.
Okay, it's absolutely terrible. It's an utterly naff film, but like again in that kind of funny horror way, where like once you're an adult, it's not scary, but as a kid, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
I quite like more modern stuff. I quite liked Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Just because it's like there's quite a lot of stuff going on once you actually get into that film. I haven't really the Saw franchise or anything like that.
No, I'm not a big fan of that. Well, I kind of, the first one was alright, I guess, but then it obviously it's quite samey. Oh, I'm getting attacked from all sorts of places now. But my Thanatos, or whatever his name is doing a good job.
He's doing what he does.
Yeah.
Earning his pay.
Yeah. I've upgraded to that thing. I might just try and upgrade them all. Like, energy is going to be the issue. So, do I build another power plant, or do I build... Right, okay, that can go to an advanced mill. Oh, right, okay. This is this is basically where all the a lot of the zombies come from.
Oh, okay, I did wonder about it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there are like spawn points and stuff.
Yeah, so that's good to have done that. I don't think I've never actually defeated that before, so that's
okay.
a good sign. I think let's say attack up here, and then we'll see how we're getting on. So I feel it's going well, but like it all goes south so quickly. Like
quite like Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't. Yeah. I suppose that is that's absolutely horrible. Have you seen Bates Motel?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like really kind of like uncomfortable. It's kind of weird that we enjoy that stuff, right? What, like
the psychology of horror, like media studies friend was, if he was into horror as well as like studying film and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like the place I went to uni, Aberystwyth, has a really like their film department has a really strong basis in horror.
Yeah, that was where I was. You know.
Of course you were.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
yeah.
Mark was.
Well, I was telling the people on the stream.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah. I was in his zombie film for his project.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice.
Attention.
So yeah, like that the study of horror, and like you said, because it's such an easy question to ask. It's like why do we like doing that? Why do we like being scared? Why do people, why do some people like it more than others?
Yeah.
It's definitely something that, as an academic, you can study.
Yeah. Right. How am I doing for reason? I think things are good. I'm just going to upgrade all my things to that executor thing.
Executive.
Whatever. Executor. Is that probably what it is? Yeah, sorry, executor.
Yeah, definitely. I like it. I think I'm going to call it the executive ballista.
Yeah. Once we get to day 84, I'm going to bring these all back. I've still got 15 workers. That's 15 more units I can build. Again, it's this balance between, like, do I have the stationary versus non-stationary? So what I was thinking is building, like, some radar towers, like, just by these walls, to then build another set of walls. And that might be a good strategy.
Building completed.
Once I've made all these things.
By radar towers, do you mean Teslas? Or
Tesla tower, sorry, not radar towers. This is intelligent design.
But there was a radar tower somewhere, right?
Yeah, there is a radar tower. Right, I need... do I go for a power plant or advanced mill? Let's build another power plant. So, no, wait. You have to go for it, right? It's close. Oh, these are really close to the edge. I'm going to put it there, because eventually I think that's going to be quite a...
You've still got some land there, basically.
Quite a scary amount of red over here. Oh, we're at 84. I'm going to bring these back. Hopefully
Under attack.
they'll come back eventually.
Why do you keep sending them down there?
Down where? Because that's where the rally point for my barracks is. So,
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are in danger.
So I hope you don't lose your units from because they're not attacking.
Oh, they're not attacking. Why aren't they attacking? They really should be.
There you go. Oh.
That's better. Like, I pushed... Maybe it's because it's not in the direction of that. Right, I think I've... Oh, no. Nice. I kind of want to make this... Upgrade that to advanced because it's getting so much gold. It'll get more gold. Then I think I just want to... Like, between now and the next one... It's going to be all about just building another layer of walls.
Okay.
But we might do that next week.
They are approaching from the west.
What do you think? Should we see?
Oh, west. Yeah.
So west is here, right?
Well, it was last time. Yeah.
Can I build anything?
It's not ideal because there's not a lot of room for your units to actually get involved.
No.
There.
I can build some stakes here as well. To build a wasp, because why not? Just gonna...
Let's hope they don't go to another wall now.
Yeah. I kind of don't think I want to send them out again. I don't know.
We've cleared quite a lot of the map now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. They're coming from...
No, but look, they're going to come down here because they can't get past this bit.
No, but that seems quite far north to me. That's much further north.
Oh, they're coming down this way.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I think you're going to have to move your units.
Yeah, I'm doing. Oh, where are they going to attack? They're going to attack.
All right, here they come. They're going right at the executor, so that's something. Sean, are there billions of them?
Not yet, no. But there seems to be quite a lot of them, doesn't there?
That's a swarm right there. That's a swarm. Huh. Oh, they're through one layer. Almost. Wow, you got lucky that they hit that choke point. I think if they'd gone for like another kind of flatter wall, they would have been through there quite quickly.
Thanks for that vote of confidence. Right. Let's go defense.
But you were asking if you should have more walls, but that was like that was 3 walls deep.
Yeah.
In some respects, rather than just the 2. So yeah, that made quite a big difference there.
Right, I'm going to actually then put a wasp here. To kind of.
Will they attack in that kind of predictable pattern?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're quite predictable that way. Because it's all about trying to control where they go. In a lot of respects. So what do you want to do? Should we take a break here? Like, 'cause I feel like if it's 120 days, we're at 94 now. Next week,
we're at 87.
Oh, 87 now. Yeah, 87, and then I think next stream we finish off.
As long as you didn't choose 150, in which case we won't.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you, dude. I don't mind.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's a good spot to leave it, probably.
Cool.
Just because I think, I think like an hour and 20 is a good length for us, right? For I think that's a healthy stream.
We always leave them wanting more.
Yes. So like check back in next week. We also haven't really talked about what's going on with us, and we should maybe do that because stuff is going on with us.
Stuff is definitely going on with us. Yeah. We have a beta.
Yes. We have launched beta. We have sent it out to our patrons to start with, and they are playing it. And there is like some stuff we want to change before we send it out to like the mailing list.
Yeah.
Because we don't see the point in. We've got some feedback that we want to act upon.
Yeah.
It seems
really
silly releasing it out. Like we've had really great feedback actually. It's been really positive. I don't know about you, but like I do know about you because you've said it as well. Like the like when you have people sleeping, playing your game, having videos of your game, that's kind of good, right?
Yes,
that's a good feeling.
It is great.
People seem to be enjoying it as well, which is good. And like we're getting ideas, and we just want to. There's one thing we want to play with before we get it sent out to the next lot.
Yes,
and move that way. It's been interesting, kind of like because we're going to be launching in early access. And so like now having a build that is semi-live, like we it'll be a good practice for that, I think.
Yes,
of the cadence.
Definitely.
So like because the first weekend was obviously with like all these things there was a few bugs that people found, and we fixed all those. I think it's like maybe a couple more that are more tricky, but they're very specific, like or it's hard to track down what caused them because we can't recreate them. But yeah, I don't know. Just like anything else you want to say about
that? No, other than that, watch this space. It'll be made available to other parts of the Pillbug community in not too long time. So if you haven't joined our mailing list, do that. If you check out our Discord, there's lots of people talking about the game and posting screenshots and videos and stuff like that. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're interested, pillbug.zone.
Yes.
You can sign up to the mailing list, find our Discord link, and some more information about the game.
Oh, saving game state. Awesome. Well, take care, everybody. And
Yeah, you too, Sean.
we will be here next week to finish this.
Let's
One way
finish
or
this.
the other.
Da, da, da.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to unminimize this and click stop. Bye, Dave.
Cheers, Sean. See you next week.